Welcome to Diabtron. Today, we're delving into the world of heart health. Maintaining a healthy heart involves more than just eating the right foods. It also means knowing which foods to avoid. Join us as we explore the top foods to steer clear of for optimal heart health. From harmful trans fats to sodium-packed processed foods, we'll uncover the culprits that can sabotage your heart health. Stay tuned to learn how to make smarter choices for a healthier heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living a heart-healthy lifestyle. Maintaining a heart-healthy diet involves not only consuming nutritious foods but also avoiding or limiting certain foods that can negatively impact heart health. Here are some foods to avoid for a healthy heart. Trans fats. Trans fats raise levels of LDL or low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, in the bloodstream. High levels of LDL cholesterol can lead to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis, which can narrow the arteries and restrict blood flow to the heart, increasing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Trans fats also lower levels of HDL or high-density lipoprotein cholesterol, often referred to as good cholesterol. HDL cholesterol helps remove LDL cholesterol from the bloodstream, preventing plaque buildup in the arteries. When HDL levels are low, there is less protection against heart disease. Trans fats promote inflammation in the body, which can damage blood vessels and contribute to the development of cardiovascular disease. Chronic inflammation is associated with an increased risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular issues. Trans fats can interfere with the function of blood vessels, making them more prone to forming blood clots. Blood clots can block blood flow to the heart or brain, leading to heart attack or stroke. In addition to cardiovascular issues, trans fats have been linked to other health problems, including type 2 diabetes, obesity, and certain types of cancer. By avoiding trans fats and opting for healthier fats such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in sources like nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil, individuals can support heart health and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Saturated fats. Saturated fats have been shown to raise levels of LDL cholesterol in the bloodstream. High levels of LDL cholesterol can lead to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This buildup narrows the arteries and restricts blood flow to the heart, increasing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Saturated fats may also lower levels of HDL or high-density lipoprotein cholesterol, often referred to as good cholesterol. HDL cholesterol helps remove LDL cholesterol from the bloodstream, preventing plaque buildup in the arteries. Saturated fats can promote inflammation in the body, which is associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Chronic inflammation damages blood vessels and contributes to the development of conditions such as atherosclerosis. Some studies suggest that saturated fats may affect blood clotting, making blood more prone to clotting within the arteries. Blood clots can block blood flow to the heart or brain, leading to heart attack or stroke. In addition to heart disease, saturated fats have been associated with an increased risk of other health issues, including type 2 diabetes, obesity, and certain types of cancer. To support heart health, it's recommended to limit the intake of saturated fats and instead focus on consuming healthier fats, such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in sources like nuts, seeds, avocados, and olive oil. This can help lower LDL cholesterol levels, reduce inflammation, and decrease the risk of cardiovascular disease. Additionally, replacing saturated fats with healthier options can improve overall dietary quality and support long-term health and well-being. Added sugars. Added sugars, such as those found in sugary drinks, sweets, and processed foods, can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Over time, this can contribute to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells become less responsive to insulin. Insulin resistance is associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, which is a major risk factor for heart disease. Foods and beverages high in added sugars are often high in calories but low in nutrients. Consuming excess calories from added sugars can lead to weight gain and obesity, which are risk factors for heart disease. Obesity increases the likelihood of developing conditions such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes, all of which contribute to heart disease risk. Consuming large amounts of added sugars can raise triglyceride levels in the blood. Diets high in added sugars have been linked to increased inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, as it can damage blood vessels and contribute to the development of conditions such as atherosclerosis. High intake of added sugars has been associated with other risk factors for heart disease, including high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and metabolic syndrome. To support heart health, it's important to limit the intake of added sugars and instead focus on consuming whole, nutrient-dense foods. This includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. By reducing added sugars in the diet, individuals can help lower their risk of heart disease and improve overall health and well-being. High sodium foods. High sodium intake can lead to elevated blood pressure levels. Excess sodium in the bloodstream draws water into the blood vessels, increasing the volume of blood and putting extra strain on the heart and blood vessels. Over time, this can lead to hypertension, a major risk factor for heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular issues. Consuming too much sodium can cause the body to retain excess fluid, leading to bloating and swelling, particularly in the hands, feet, and ankles. Fluid retention can exacerbate high blood pressure and increase the workload on the heart, putting individuals at greater risk of heart failure and other heart-related complications. High sodium intake can damage the delicate lining of blood vessels, promoting inflammation and the formation of plaque buildup or atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis narrows the arteries, restricting blood flow to vital organs like the heart and brain, and increasing the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular diseases. The kidneys play a crucial role in regulating sodium balance in the body. Excessive sodium intake can strain the kidneys, leading to decreased kidney function over time. Impaired kidney function can further exacerbate fluid retention and high blood pressure, creating a detrimental cycle for heart health. High sodium intake has been associated with other health issues beyond heart health, including kidney stones, osteoporosis, and stomach cancer. By reducing sodium intake, individuals can help mitigate the risk of developing these health problems as well. To promote heart health, it's essential to limit sodium intake by choosing whole, minimally processed foods and avoiding highly processed, sodium-rich foods like fast food, canned soups, salty snacks, processed meats, and condiments. Additionally, using herbs, spices, and other flavor-enhancing ingredients in cooking can add flavor to meals without relying on excess salt. Refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates, such as white bread, white rice, sugary cereals, and pastries, are often stripped of their fiber and nutrients during processing. These foods are digested quickly, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels and a subsequent crash. This cycle of blood sugar spikes and crashes can increase hunger and lead to overeating, ultimately promoting weight gain and obesity, a significant risk factor for heart disease. Refined carbohydrates have a high glycemic index, meaning they cause a rapid and pronounced increase in blood sugar levels. Over time, consuming high glycemic foods can contribute to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells become less responsive to insulin. Insulin resistance is a risk factor for type 2 diabetes, which significantly increases the risk of heart disease. Diets high in refined carbohydrates have been linked to elevated levels of triglycerides in the blood. Refined carbohydrates may also raise levels of LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, in the bloodstream. High levels of LDL cholesterol can lead to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis, which increases the risk of heart disease. To support heart health, it's important to focus on consuming whole, minimally processed carbohydrates, such as whole grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts. These foods are rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which provide sustained energy, promote satiety, and support overall health and well-being. By reducing intake of refined carbohydrates and choosing nutrient-dense, whole foods, individuals can help lower their risk of heart disease and improve cardiovascular health. Excessive alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption can lead to high blood pressure, hypertension, a significant risk factor for heart disease. Alcohol interferes with the body's ability to regulate blood pressure, causing blood pressure levels to rise. Chronic hypertension can damage blood vessels and increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular issues. Excessive alcohol consumption can disrupt the normal electrical impulses that regulate the heartbeat, leading to irregular heart rhythms known as arrhythmias. Arrhythmias can increase the risk of complications such as heart failure, stroke, and sudden cardiac arrest. Alcohol is high in calories and can raise levels of triglycerides, a type of fat, in the bloodstream. Excessive alcohol consumption can weaken the heart muscle, leading to a condition known as alcoholic cardiomyopathy. Alcoholic cardiomyopathy reduces the heart's ability to pump blood effectively, increasing the risk of heart failure and other cardiovascular complications. Alcoholic beverages are often high in calories and can contribute to weight gain and obesity, a major risk factor for heart disease. Consuming excessive amounts of alcohol can lead to excess calorie intake, leading to weight gain and an increased risk of developing heart-related conditions. Excessive alcohol consumption has been linked to increased levels of inflammation and oxidative stress in the body, both of which contribute to the development of atherosclerosis. To support heart health, it's recommended to consume alcohol in moderation, if at all. Moderate alcohol consumption is generally defined as up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. However, individuals should consult with their healthcare provider to determine what level of alcohol consumption is appropriate for their individual health status and risk factors. Additionally, those with certain medical conditions or taking medications that interact with alcohol should avoid alcohol altogether. Processed and fried foods. Processed and fried foods are often high in unhealthy fats, including trans fats and saturated fats. These fats can raise LDL cholesterol levels in the blood, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Processed and fried foods are typically high in sodium, which can contribute to high blood pressure. Processed and fried foods are often low in essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Consuming these foods regularly can lead to nutrient deficiencies and poor overall dietary quality, increasing the risk of heart disease and other chronic health conditions. Many processed foods, such as sugary snacks, desserts, and sweetened beverages, are high in added sugars. Excessive sugar intake can contribute to weight gain, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Processed and fried foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and additives, which can promote inflammation in the body. Processed and fried foods are often calorie-dense and easy to overeat, leading to weight gain and obesity. Being overweight or obese is a significant risk factor for heart disease and other cardiovascular issues. Diets high in processed and fried foods are associated with an increased risk of metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions that includes high blood pressure, high blood sugar, excess body fat around the waist, and abnormal cholesterol levels. These foods are nutrient-dense and provide essential vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that promote heart health and overall well-being. By minimizing the consumption of processed and fried foods, individuals can help reduce their risk of heart disease and maintain optimal cardiovascular health. By avoiding or minimizing these unhealthy foods and focusing on a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, you can support your heart health and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Additionally, maintaining a healthy weight, staying physically active, and managing stress are essential components of a heart-healthy lifestyle. Thank you for joining us in learning about the foods to avoid for a healthier heart. Remember, making smart choices about what you eat is crucial for supporting heart health and reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease. By avoiding trans fats, limiting added sugars, reducing sodium intake, and choosing whole, minimally processed foods, you can take proactive steps towards a healthier heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living a heart-healthy lifestyle. Let's prioritize our heart health together.